What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to bring you my review of the Patagonia. This is their Torrentshell, their 3L rain jacket, and I've had it for around 6 months now. It's getting the rainy season as it is in May here in Ohio, which means it rains pretty frequently. So I want to get a review of this up. This jacket retails for $179. I paid $88 for it during one of their end of the year season sale where they basically discontinue a few colors and put them on sale. So you can get this under $100 pretty easily. But I kind of want to go through on my review of it compared to mainly I use this as a running jacket more than anything. This is the Innovate 8 Stormshell jacket, which also retails for about $180. It goes on sale pretty frequently for around $120, $130. But this is going to be more of a dedicated jacket, so it's not going to do well when it comes to running, mainly because you can tell it is a very loud jacket. Oh, sorry, just checking the camera. I don't know if I have the settings on this correctly, but it is a very loud jacket, but it is 100% waterproof. I mean, it's more along the lines of like a Gore-Tex jacket to where you just put water on it and it just beads right off. This is the size medium. This is not the colorway I would have chose. They have a million different colors. This was the only color option that was on sale for that $89, so I picked it up for that. So just a little bit about the jacket. It does have an adjustable hood. It has 2 pockets on the side, and it also has no chest pocket, but it does have pockets on the side. It has armpit zippers, which are pretty beneficial. Like when it comes to a rain jacket or a running rain jacket, there's almost no zippers on this. It has 1 chest pocket zipper and that's it. It doesn't have any type of pockets anywhere else, mainly because of the weight. So this probably weighs 3 times the amount as this does, mainly because this is not intended to be a running jacket or any type of, it would do well on like a trail or hiking or anything like that, but it probably would not do well when it comes to running. So you do have that. You do have all taped seams, so the seams are all taped. And then you also have this kind of fleece material here on the back, kind of where your neckline is. That's one feature I actually don't like. I find that it just makes it to where it just doesn't fold up very well. It often feels kind of bulky and it just makes it a little bit stiff back there. So that's really it. You also have adjustable little strings here for your hood if you want to cinch it down. This is a size medium, and I would say that it runs a little bit large. So I'm like 5'11", 165 pounds. It's quite hard to get on camera, but it does tend to run a little large. I feel I maybe could have got a small, and it may be, I don't know if you can even hear me, but I should have got maybe a small, and it would have done a little bit better. But the fit is really well. It's just it's a lot stiffer jacket than my Stormshell jacket here, but this jacket wets out pretty quickly. It's like a 10,000 breathability rain, so I wouldn't say it's 100% waterproof. It will keep you dry for a long period of time, but if you're in a complete downpour, this will wet out. I've been in complete downpours just walking like 2 or 3 minutes into work, like complete torrential downpours, and it hasn't wetted out. It's kept me dry. So I would say this is more on lines of keeping you dry all the time. It does not breathe very well. That's one thing that I would mention, is that it's not a very breathable jacket, I don't feel, compared to the Innovate. That's probably because of just the technology. So this is a little bit thicker, and I believe this is like a Pertex material. Yeah, it's a Pertex shield. So this one, while it does have tape seams and all that, it's a lot lighter. This one just has a little bit more, it's a much louder jacket. From what I've read, that actually these jackets tend to kind of break in over time and they're not as loud. The armpit zippers are huge. I have not used them yet, but they have really big armpit zippers. If you're someone that gets hot, you're doing a lot of hiking or anything outside where you need to get some ventilation, I think that's a nice feature. I haven't washed it yet, so I don't know how to do longevity when it comes to washing. Sometimes this stuff kind of fades out when it comes to waterproofing. It depends on how you wash it. I would go to Patagonia's site and make sure you wash it correctly. It does have a little key loop thing here on the side. don't know if it'll focus on that with my face. But it does have a nice little key loop thing there, so you can attach your keys. So it just stays in there. You don't have to worry about it like coming off and getting lost. And it feels pretty secure, so I don't think you're gonna have to worry about losing anything there. Which is a nice feature that you don't always get on every jacket. Like the Torrentshell jacket, besides this little pocket here on the front, you really don't have any way to, if I can find it, any way to have any type of storage or storability. You're essentially just stuck with stuff here on the front, which is why this is great. If you're wanting a running jacket and just a rain jacket, I would not get this. If you're doing any type of running, this is not intended for running. I wouldn't use it for running just because of how loud it is and how heavy it is. It is a little bit bulkier. This one fits a little bit more athletic fitting, where this is probably more, maybe you're supposed to layer with this, but I would pay attention to the size chart and go from there. Usually I fit mediums in Patagonia really well. I don't have any problems, but this one was a little bit large. Overall, really happy with it. If you're wanting to stay dry, this I think is the cheapest jacket you can get for, you can get under $100 pretty frequently if you watch the sales. Usually it's like 3 or 4 times a year Patagonia will have a sale, or REI or Backcountry or Moose Jaw or any of that other outlets that carry out Patagonia stuff. And I believe this is one of the cheaper 3-layer waterproof jackets out there. So, and you get Patagonia's excellent quality, durability. I've had really good luck with all their stuff. So that's it. Really happy with it. It's not as versatile as a running jacket, a running rain jacket, especially when you look at some of like the, I forget what some of the other brands are. North Face, they have a Future Light jacket that's also really good for running and versatility. This one's a very good rain jacket, and if you're hiking or outside, or if you just, I use this a lot if we're at the park and it may have a chance of rain, or even if there's a little bit of a breeze, it does cut a little bit of the coldness from that off. Or if we go to the zoo or anything outside, I do wear this in the summertime. I do have their weather jacket that I bought used, which I'll get a review of that up next, but I'm kind of curious to see how it compares to that. So that's it. Really happy with it. Besides, it's a little big. I don't really like the color, but the color's fine to me. But it is a little bit on the larger size. But good quality. You always get good stuff from Patagonia. It'll last you forever, which is the big deal. So that's it. Have a good day, rest of the day, weekend, whatever it is out there, and I'll see you guys next time.